Imagine this for a second. You're at a big wedding, not a small, quiet one, a loud, expensive, everyone important is here kind of wedding. Somewhere in the crowd, you're told that one of the most powerful people in your industry is standing near the bar. The kind of person where one solid conversation could move your career forward by 10 years. Someone whose single introduction could open doors you've been knocking on forever. And suddenly, someone introduces you to them. You have 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes to make yourself memorable. Now be honest. What's the first instinct? You start listing your achievements. Or you explain your problems and ask for an opportunity. Or you say you're a huge fan and you admire their work. Most people do one of these 3 things, and almost all of them lose the game before it even begins. Because the real game isn't about what you say. It's about how you make powerful people feel. And today, we're going to break down exactly how that works. Not motivational talk, not fake networking tips. This is social strategy, the kind Niccolo Machiavelli understood over 500 years ago. These are 13 laws for building connections with powerful people, inspired by Machiavellian thinking, explained in simple language with real-life examples, and just enough humor to keep things human. This isn't about becoming evil, it's about understanding how power actually works. Let's begin. First, you need to understand one uncomfortable truth. Powerful people do not see the world the same way you do. They don't categorize people as nice or mean. They categorize people as useful or draining, interesting or forgettable, asset or liability. And they usually make that decision within the first 2 minutes. That's why the first law is simple. Never approach power as someone in need. Approach as someone with value. The moment you say, "I need help," you signal weakness. Not because help is bad, but because powerful people are surrounded by people who need things all day long. Time, money, attention, favors. You don't stand out by asking. You stand out by solving. Think of it like this. A doctor doesn't remember every patient who says, "I'm sick," but they always remember the one who says, "I noticed this pattern, here's what helped." Second law, observe before you act. Most people rush. They talk too much, explain too early, reveal everything. Machiavelli believed observation was the real weapon. Before you try to impress someone powerful, study them. How do they speak? What do they value? Speed, loyalty, creativity, results? Who do they listen to? Who do they ignore? You're not there to perform, you're there to diagnose. Because once you understand what they actually want, you can give it in a form they recognize. Third law, speak their language, not yours. Powerful people trust familiarity. They are drawn to people who feel like they belong in their world. This doesn't mean copying accents or pretending to be someone you're not. It means matching rhythm. If they're practical, be practical. If they're direct, don't ramble. If they value exclusivity, don't overshare. Talk in outcomes, not emotions. Clarity, not desperation. Fourth law, keep part of your ability hidden. If you reveal everything you can do, you become a product, and products are replaceable. Machiavelli understood that mystery creates demand. When people sense depth they haven't fully explored, curiosity replaces judgment. Let them feel there's more beneath the surface, not through hype, through restraint. Fifth law, appear calm in ambition, ruthless in execution. Powerful people distrust hunger, not because ambition is bad, but because uncontrolled ambition reminds them of their own desperate years. Look patient, look grounded, look unbothered. But when opportunity appears, act decisively. Calm presence, sharp action. Sixth law, make loyalty something you earn, not something you give freely. If your loyalty is automatic, it has no value. Power respects independence. Be supportive but not submissive. Available but not owned. When powerful people sense that you choose them, not need them, they invest more deeply. Seventh law, turn flattery into precision. Generic praise is invisible. Specific recognition is unforgettable. Don't say, "You're brilliant." Say, "The way you handled that decision under pressure was impressive." You're not feeding their ego, you're showing you understand their strength. Eighth law, never outshine the sun. Even if you're capable, never make powerful people feel threatened. Let your success reflect well on them. Make your wins feel like shared victories. Power protects those who make it feel secure. Ninth law, build alliances sideways, not just upward. Most people chase the top. Smart people build around it. Assistants, advisors, gatekeepers, these people shape access and perception. Win their trust quietly. They open doors without you knocking. 10th law, use gratitude as action, not words. A simple thank you is polite. A meaningful response is strategic. If someone helps you, return value, results, insight, reliability. You stop being a favor, you become an investment. 11th law, practice subtle resistance. Blind agreement invites disrespect. Thoughtful disagreement earns credibility. Disagree calmly, occasionally, with reason, not to challenge authority, but to show spine. Power trusts those who can stand without collapsing. 12th law, control your visibility. Constant presence makes you ordinary. Selective presence makes you valuable. Be remembered, not overexposed. Speak when it matters, disappear when it doesn't. Scarcity creates importance. And finally, the 13th law, the crown of them all. Walk as if you belong before permission is given. Confidence without arrogance is magnetic. Not loud, not desperate, just steady. Power respects certainty that doesn't beg for validation. History is full of people who had no real authority but acted as if they did and were believed. Now, this is not an invitation to deceive. It's a lesson in presence. Because here's the truth. Getting close to power is an event. Staying there is a war. Luck may open the door once. Only understanding keeps it open. So remember this. Never approach power empty-handed. Never compete with the throne. And never forget, the real game isn't on the seat of power, but around it. Machiavelli once said that most people judge with their eyes, not their minds. Learn how to be seen correctly, and you win half the battle before it begins. The choice is yours. You can complain about how the world works, or you can understand it and rise within it.